Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Metroid 2. While I do this introductory bit, I will just go ahead and uh, let the footage play of where I farmed. I did take a wrong turn, but as you can see with your eyeballs right now, I am going back and I'm getting the missile recharge. By the time I get to the health recharge, I already had full health, so that was fun. But now we're back, and let's proceed forward. So I've only got two more Metroids in this area to... Yeah, it's two more Metroids in this area to do. After that, I don't know. I mean, I do know. I've beaten this game before. I don't know why sometimes I start to talk like I've never played this. Like, this is not a blind playthrough. None of the Metroid games on this channel are going to be blind playthroughs. Even Metroid Prime 4, you know, when that comes out, I'll probably go ahead and play it because I won't have the patience to wait. Oh god, where am I going? Okay, so this is a wrong turn right now. That's good to know, though. It's good to know that that's there. Gotta be careful not to take too much damage jumping along these pillars. I'm pretty sure we're past the point of... Oh, there's another save. How handy. I mean, there may still be secrets around, but there's part of me that's doubting it. Hello? Oh, it'd be messed up if I had to fight one of these. See, it's like, I don't remember all the details. It wouldn't surprise me if I had to fight a Metroid in a room like this, though. But at the same time... Okay, so this water, or this liquid doesn't hurt me. Can you come into the liquid? Can't shoot you from below right now. Okay, that could have gone better, but it definitely could have gone worse. This is gonna be the story for this other one too, I'm sure. I'm actually doing much better against these than I thought I would. I remember them being a lot harder. Some of that old muscle memory is probably retained, though. Because I have played through this game several times. Over the course of my life. Excuse me, sir? Sir, you're being a problem. Okay. The last one's probably over here, then. Am I fighting it in a pillar room? Survey is saying no so far, though. So maybe that was an unfounded fear on my part. This is a good fight. This is a good fight. Okay. So yeah, could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. And now we're just down to 1. Of course, now we gotta make our happy way over here, go back up. Let's go ahead and save. Let's do a safety save. And now we're gonna go down. But not to town. Alright. Ow. I think this is where we're going anyway, yeah. I didn't mean to fall into the pit, but the pit is where we're going, so... What fresh hell awaits us here? We may never know. But of course we will, because we're just charging ahead. Like a moron. You know, if Samus had any, like, survival instinct at all, she wouldn't be doing this. She would not be doing this at all. Does this hurt me? Okay, good. Still gonna avoid it because it slows me down, but... He says, and then immediately falls in. Sorry, but... There may or may not be secrets around, but I feel like I'm pretty armed and armored up. Like, I can definitely take whatever whatever else is in this game. As we make our way to the final showdown. Ba-da-bow-bow. Ba-da-bow-bow-bow. Ba-da-bow-bow. The final showdown. I probably shouldn't try to sing while this very ominous tune is going. It's a self-soothing thing. It's a, Because they really did try to go for, like, a horror survival aesthetic with, some of this game. Like, it's obviously held back by the hardware and the era of the time and all that, but it's... I feel like for what it is, it's actually fairly effective. Okay, we got a dead end. We're going this way? Oh, okay. Can I not space jump up there? Okay, there we go. Well, I was gonna have to spider ball my way out of that. Oh, this area is huge. I actually don't like how big this area is. Let's hug a wall. Oh god, that thing actually... It's a trap! Okay, we're on the underside of a temple right now. That's cool. Okay, that's apparently a way to go. Let's see if there's anything else before we head that way, though. Yeah, like this. Getting the ice beam really late in the game here. Is there not a save station around here? I could have sworn that there was. But maybe I'm... I'm gonna keep going this way for a spell. Oh, we're getting recharges. That's a good sign, right? Oh no. Again, I don't like how big this area is. I was really hoping for a save station in this giant area of death. But, You know what? Let's stop trying to... What do you mean? Does Spider Ball not work in the water? What in the... That's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. No! I hate this game. Anyway, let's go die, shall we? That's probably a door. I think that is definitely a door. And the 1 goes back up to a 9. The music gets even more intense. Oh, I tried to have Ice Beam. Get off of me! So yes, we gotta deal with this again now, too. And we have to kill them all. That is our mission. See, I wonder if you can skip these, like, because like you can in Metroid, right? Like, piss. But like your mission statement here is the elimination of the Metroid, so I'm, oh god. Okay. Let go of me! Damn you! Notice they're not dropping any health or anything for me. This is a problem. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Is this faster? Just get off of me. Piss! This is a problem! Oh, thank goodness. I might want to go back. I might want to go back and... Yeah, you know what? I'm going back. Gonna get one more health recharge, one more, like, yeah. Because the music there sounds terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. But, at least we should be safe running back through this area now. I'm still, like, checking my corners, though. I'm still, like, ready to shoot down if needed. Also, this is probably a really good time to mention that the Metroid I can't remember his name or their names now, but the creators of the Metroid series were quite inspired by the Alien film franchise. It may not be that apparent in the first game, but I feel like the influences are coming in pretty strong toward the end of this. Was this where the... No, this is where the ice beam was. The recharges are over here. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to where I was. I may end this episode just a little early. This is still not where I need to go. I'm falling for that every time now. I feel like the next episode of this will be the last, because we are there. So, real talk. This final boss is hard. I will probably die to it at least once. I remember what to do. It's just a matter of actually executing. Okay. So next time, Charging forward to the end of the game. See you there. Hello, and welcome to what will probably be the final episode of Valpheus Plays Metroid 2 Return of Samus. When we last left off, I was talking about how this game is influenced by Alien. I feel like saying that may have possibly spoiled what the final boss of this game is, but if you haven't guessed yet, enjoy the surprise. Oh, it's just right here. Oh boy. This may either be a fairly short episode or a fairly long episode. I am going to go ahead, just as a time-saving measure and nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and save a state here, because I will die. And I don't remember the last time I saved, like, in the game, so... Say hello to the Metroid Queen. So yeah, the main idea here is to get into her belly and lay bombs. I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out naturally. The first time I beat this Metroid, I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, it is possible to beat her without doing that, but I also want to say that it's like the most difficult thing I think I've ever done in a video game. This fight is actually going fairly well, so I might do this first try. We will see. Alternatively, I am much slower on... Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. First try! I was not expecting a first try victory here. I really thought that was going to take 2 or 3 attempts, because it always takes me 2 or 3 attempts. Always. Yeah, to the point where I think I might just tack this on to the end of the previous episode. Anyway, we have a Metroid. You can't harm this Metroid. This Metroid is a friend. It is the baby. Oh, piss. So you know how, Daenerys is Mother of Dragons in Game of Thrones? Well, Samus is now Mother of Metroid. I guess. But this is a pivotal moment in the franchise. Like, several games make reference to this. Are we going this way? No, I don't think we're going this way. But I mean... we're gonna go and, like, just investigate. Okay. Never mind. I think that's the cave we just came out of. And here we are, back at the ship. Where this adventure ends. So yeah, that's Metroid 2. I feel like for what it is, it's really, really good. It's not a lot of games of this era that have what approaches like a touching moment there at the end. So Samus, like I think the way later games explain it is Samus decides not, like she actively decides not to hurt the baby Metroid because it clearly imprints on her as a mother. So she instead takes it and well, Super Metroid, at the very beginning of Super Metroid shows what happens next, so I won't get into that here. But things happen, and this baby Metroid, like this, the ending of this game shapes, like, the next two main games, Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion. Like, their story isn't possible without this baby Metroid surviving. It's one of the spin-offs, Metroid Other M, heavily references the baby Metroid throughout. And yeah, Fusion's story leads into Dread, so I guess Dread technically wouldn't be possible without... Basically what I'm saying is, it's like, despite this being, you know, I mean, it is a sequel to the original Nestroid, right? It is a follow-up. But in some respects, like, I really think that, you know, the bridge between Metroid and Metroid 2 is rather tenuous. And the fact that the entire Prime trilogy ended up fitting between the two games kind of speaks to that as well. But going forward, like, the connections between the games become a lot more solid. They actively reference this moment. So the endgame time says 3 hours and 46 minutes. I feel like that is a lie. But even if it is a lie, it's still not fast enough to even remove her helmet. So I've got work to do. Yeah, on Twitch, like, you know, later on, like, the original plan was to start playing these games immediately after they're done, you know, here on YouTube, but I feel like by the time this comes out, I'm still going to be juggling so many games on Twitch that, you know, that's not going to be feasible. So I don't know when I'm going to be starting the Metroid series on Twitch specifically, but, you know, you know. But that's going to be it here. So I'm going to be tacking this onto the end of the previous episode, so the commentary may feel a little off, but that'll be fine. It would be better than having an 8-minute final episode, I think. Just have the final episode be longer instead. So yeah, starting soon. I mean, like, here for y'all on YouTube, it's going to be pretty much immediately after this airs, but I think I'm going to take a couple of weeks for reference, just like I did at the end of Nestroid. This isn't coming out until November sometime, but I'm still in September as I record this. I'm toward the end of September, but it's still September, like, here now in the past. I was really eager to play these games. I'm probably not going to wait too terribly long before starting Super Metroid. But Super Metroid is definitely going to be longer than the first two games. There's a relative compared to, like, what we've done so far. There's a lot in Super Metroid, and I keep talking about it. You know, I kept talking about it as I was playing the first two games, and I feel like I'm hyping it up a little bit. But Super Metroid is where the series was really defined, and where the genre Metroidvania really came into its own. Like, I know other games like Symphony of the Night, like, added to it and helped shape it a bit. But Super Metroid is, well, you'll see. Anyway, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. I will do one more episode of this. Much like with Nestroid, we have a map to look at. I feel like it's not as important to look at the map for this one as it was in the first one, but, you know, it might just be tradition, at least until we get to Super Metroid, which actually has an in-game map, and we don't have to, like, wonder, like, how the world as a whole is shaped, you know? But in any case, until next time, I'm Valfius, signing out. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.